Welcome back to ASNT 2024. I'm Haley Cowans.
And I'm Garra Liming.
So Garra, our topic today is something that I know is very near and dear to your heart, which is advocacy. We've started a lot of really exciting initiatives in terms of getting the word out about NDT and making sure that people are aware of and supporting this really important industry. So I know that you'll be giving a presentation here at ASNT 2024 to tell people a little bit more. So can you give us a little preview of what you'll be talking about there?
Yeah, so Jason Riggs, he is ASNT's Vice President and also Chair of the Advocacy Committee. We're going to be giving a short presentation. Actually, we're going to be interviewed by Brent Muriel, and we'll be sharing some of our goals and what we've accomplished thus far, and obviously how you all can engage with us.
Yeah. For those that don't know, Garra is now our Director of Public Relations and Legislative Affairs, so doing a lot of great things.
Yes. Yep.
And Brent Moulton and Muriel McGlure are part of our Faces of NDT program, which is another great way that people are getting the word out about NDT, attending local STEM events, getting everyone excited about NDT.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing more with you all.
Yeah. So for those of you that are watching from home and are not here with us in Las Vegas, Nevada, if you want to learn more about some of ASNT's advocacy initiatives and the ways that you can engage with them, because we really need grassroots support for these things. We need everybody on deck. So please check out our website, asnt.org, to find out more. Another exciting thing going on tonight is ASNT Celebrates, which is always a highlight of ASNT 2024. It's the opportunity for us to honor NDT's best and brightest.
Absolutely. It's always a great evening. And then after that is an event for all attendees. It's called the After Party. And so we have some live music and drinks and snacks. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah, here in Las Vegas, it's going to be outside, right in the shadow of the high roller. So it'll be a really cool Vegas-inspired evening of fun and entertainment. So yeah. We'll be having a live band, so it'll be a great time.
And follow our social media because you'll see all the pictures, and hopefully you've been seeing pictures from the week as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And so obviously one of the parts of ASNT Celebrates is giving awards out, which we've also been doing throughout the week to recognize some of the individuals who have made significant contributions to NDT. The current awards are open currently for nomination. So if you know somebody who has made a difference in your NDT career or in the NDT industry at large, we really encourage you to nominate them for an honors and recognition. If you want to do that, you can find out all of the different awards that are open and taking nominations. If you go to asnt.org and find honors and recognition, that's the tab where you'll go to see what awards are available and nominate somebody who really has made a difference in the NDT industry.
And you can also go to the ASNT Foundation site, asntfoundation.org, for all the scholarships awards as well.
Yeah, the ASNT Foundation is there to support the students and the researchers and everybody who is doing the important work of NDT and might need some financial assistance to do that. So that's a great way. And another way you can contribute and engage with that is by donating to the ASNT Foundation, because that's how they have the funds to be able to give out those scholarships and programs. So obviously a huge part of advocacy is partnering with a lot of organizations that are also doing important work in our industry. When we work together, we're able to get the word out better. And so some of the exciting partnerships that we've done recently have been with the American Welding Society. We've been doing a lot of great work with them so far.
Yeah, and part of our strategic plan, pillar number 4, was creating competitions. And so this is our 3rd year of the UT competition, and we also have worked with AWS to bring the VT competition. So both of those competitions are going on.
Yeah, this was the first year for the visual inspection competition, and so we'll be finding out about the winners soon, and so we'll be able to announce that in tomorrow's broadcast. So that's very exciting. Yeah, it's so many industries touch NDT, and so it really makes a lot of sense to be partnering with these organizations and to be doing this important work together. It's a huge part of outreach is, we're stronger together.
Now we are going to talk with Miss Emilie Peloquin. She is on our board of directors. Welcome, Emilie.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah. So you'll be part of today's general session, which is a panel about the digitalization of NDT. So why is this such a crucial topic right now?
NDT 4.0 can mean a lot of things, but I think what is important to understand for most of us is how we benefit from NDT 4.0, and sometimes it's not always clear. So hopefully we'll be able to give some tips for the users on how they can actually benefit from that.
And what are the opportunities and challenges with NDE 4.0?
So there's a lot of different things. Integration of it can be difficult. Finding the right technologies, being ready to make that change. I think that's really it. being open to change is what limits us right now. And as an industry, NDT has not always been very quick to adopt. And so hopefully, slow to adoption is probably our biggest challenge when it comes to NDE 4.0.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've also been talking a lot about advocacy today, and I know that you've been involved in many different advocacy projects, including you're currently serving on one of our advocacy committees and working very closely with Garra on that. So can you tell me a little bit about the work that you're doing on that committee?
Yes, so the committee is actually education subcommittee for advocacy, and what we're trying to do, and it was really in line with what Tamara shared yesterday, is everything that we need to do for education going as early on as possible. Mm-hmm. So the goal of this committee is hopefully being able to find tools to give everyone at ASNT, a toolbox that they can use and go and advocate for
all
our
about
field.
Outreach.
Exactly, yep. Outreach. That's really the right term. And so going out there, talking about what NDT is, but not having to start from scratch every time.
Right.
So providing the right tools so you can talk about what we do here at ASNT in the field of NDT.
Yeah, during her talk, I kept thinking of you and the Weld Like a Girl event that you participated in, where you got to work with young girls and they welded hearts, right?
Yes, it was little hearts made out of shoe horses, and they welded those by themselves, right? And some were like 8-year-old, 8 from 16-year-old,
right?
Like they welded their own things for the very first time. They got to weld, and after that, they inspected their welds. So I often say that, but like everybody knows about welding. You go in a classroom and all the kids will raise their hand, like, you know about welding? Yes. Mm-hmm. And then you go, you know about inspection? Do you know about NDT? And then most of the time, that's, there's crickets in the room. And so being able for them to go from welding to inspecting their own welds and knowing what MT is, what PT is. They've tried all of these, what UT is. They tried phased array for the first time. And now they know that it's a possibility for them as a career later on in their life.
Right.
So you've also worked with ASNT through the WIN Council and other board committees on diversity in NDT. Why do you think diversity is such an important part of advocating for the NDT industry?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, just the simple reason that we have a lack of workforce. So we just need to start looking everywhere, and everybody benefits from diversity. There's really interesting numbers too, that when you start to use more diverse team, typically your innovation is better, your productivity is better. I think like by numbers like 30% improvement. That's a big deal. So there's many reasons why we should focus on that, and it's an important topic.
Yeah. So what's been your favorite part of the conference so far?
Hard to say. I mean, the keynote was absolutely great. All the booths are looking amazing. The place itself is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, there's a lot of positive points. And seeing Anita too was a highlight.
Oh yes, Anita, our AI assistant,
That's right.
who we previewed in an earlier broadcast. So it's officially ready for people to engage with.
Excited about that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming over and talking to us. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
Anytime.
Yes, thank you, Emilie.
Thank you.